The World Health Organization is expected to classify sex addiction as a disease from next year. Experts disagree on whether it's a genuine condition. Many dislike the term addiction. Well, here in the UK, support groups say it destroys people's lives and should be treated just like any other addiction. Here's the BBC's Fortescue with one woman's personal experience.
I didn't really feel anything anymore, and it was just giving me the instant hit, and then 5 minutes later, I wanted it again. Well, I was brought up in Tadcaster and I lived just...
Admitting to herself that she was addicted to sex wasn't easy for Rebecca. The 37-year-old mum of three was never unfaithful, but her sudden and uncontrollable need for sex ultimately destroyed her relationship.
It was literally the first thing I thought about when I woke up, and I couldn't get it off my mind. And I felt like everything reminded me of it. And the addiction got so bad that even if I was having sex 5 times a day, it just wasn't enough for me.
And Rebecca isn't alone. There are currently 78 Sex Addicts Anonymous groups in the UK and 55 Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous groups. And the number of qualified sex therapists has doubled to 170 in just 5 years.
In many ways, sex has never been easier to find. The growth of porn has brought with it a growing number, in particular of young men, seeking help with sex addiction.
I've always had a yearning and a longing, and I see it in a lot of people.
Celebrities like Russell Brand have spoken out about their addictions. But is this just a celebrity fad, or is it something that we should be treating as a serious condition?
When you know you're doing something that is causing you problems, is creating an issue for you, you try stopping it, you can't stop it, you keep doing it, even though you know it's causing problems, then that to me is a fairly clear definition of doing something that has become an addiction.
The NHS say help is available for those who need it, but many feel it's the NHS that should be funding that help.
The NHS do provide support for people that have got alcohol problems or drug problems, and it seems to me it would be appropriate that they could also go to their GP and get support and have it paid for, because it has a crippling effect.
Until it happened to me, I was very sceptical myself. I've read stories in the media for around 20 years now, similar stories, and I didn't believe that it was a real thing, but I know now that it is.
For Rebecca, the hope is that speaking out will help others to understand the line between lust and addiction. Fortescue, BBC News.